There's an ancient ritual called the Silent Guest. At exactly 3:15 a.m., sit at a table with one empty chair. Place a plate of food in front of it and knock on the table 3 times. Then whisper, "I welcome the guest who walks without sound." The air will turn cold. You won't hear footsteps, but the chair will creak as if someone just sat down. Don't look at them. Don't speak. Just let them eat. If you stare at the chair before the food is gone, you'll see a pale, eyeless figure staring back. And from that night on, you'll never eat alone again. Welcome to my channel. I bring you creepy pasta stories. And if you like this story, then check out the playlist More Horror Shorts for more short, creepy pasta stories. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you can be notified every time I upload a new story. Now to our story. This happened to a good friend of mine. He was home for Christmas, and both his parents had passed away a few years prior. His family were quite well off, so he decided to throw a huge party. There was food everywhere, open bar, and the entire place was decorated top to bottom with Christmas cheer. It was a night to remember, or so he thought. As the night wound down, he began to clean up. That is when he noticed a rocking chair in the corner of the room moving back and forth very slowly. He thought it was strange, but he just put it down to an old house settling. He poured himself a drink and went to sit down on the couch. That's when the whispers started. They seemed to be coming from the walls, and they were speaking in a language he didn't understand. He got up and walked over to the rocking chair to investigate. As he got closer, the whispers grew louder. He could make out some of the words now. He doesn't belong here. Why is he here? Before he could get any closer, the whispers stopped abruptly. He could feel their eyes boring into him, watching him from every direction. He ran out of the house and didn't stop until he reached his car. When he turned around to go back inside, he noticed a figure standing at the edge of the porch. It was hunched over, and as he watched, it slowly began to rise. It was tall and thin, and it seemed to be made out of the shadows themselves. Then it vanished. Now, this is where things get really weird. Every night after that, he would hear the whispers and see the shadowy figure. But it was always at the same time, 3:15 a.m. It would stand there in the darkness and watch him. He tried everything to get rid of it, but nothing worked. Then one night, he decided to fight back. He wanted to scare it away. So he did something crazy. He sat down in the rocking chair and waited, and waited, and waited. Just before 3:15 a.m., he heard the whispers start up again. He doesn't belong here. Why is he here? The shadowy figure appeared behind him, and he could feel its presence watching him intently. Suddenly, the rocking chair began to move faster and faster until it was a blur. Then the whispers stopped, and he could swear he heard a scream in the darkness. From that night on, the figure never returned, but sometimes, in the dead of night, he could still hear the whispers. And sometimes, when he least expects it, he can feel the icy cold touch of death upon his neck. Thanks for listening! If you want to hear more short, creepy pasta stories, then check out the playlist More Horror Shorts. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you can be notified every time I upload a new story. And if you want to hear more creepy pasta stories, then click the link in the description below.